This week, our final 5 contestants reflected on the competition and their experiences as they prepared to compete for the crown.
Starting Drag Survivor, I did not really have many friendships. I did not know too many people up here. I came up here fresh out of the oven, I guess. But I really like everybody from this season. I mean, near everybody was super sweet, super chill. We understand it is just a game. We're adults, and I'll definitely continue talking to a bunch of people after this.
This season, for me, has been a blur. It just seems like yesterday we were doing registration, and then now we're here at the finale. I can't say there's been too many lows other than last week when I almost got voted off, but the highs have been tremendous. This experience has pushed my creativity. It has pushed my drag in directions that I never thought that I would go into. My favorite thing is I have sincerely enjoyed getting to know all of the other contestants, getting to know the staff, the crew, Fatari, Morphine.
Coming into the competition, I thought because I was an out-of-towner that I would go home early. And then I won the photo shoot challenge, which I was shocked by. And then we ended up in the bottom our first week, which was really hard, and we had to vote somebody out. Then we were successful and won the second week. Third week, we were in the bottom again. So it's been like this roller coaster up and down.
Working in groups was like awesome for the first week, and it was great for the second week. And then third week, we had a lot of communication issues and just too many big good ideas and just like not enough like stripping it away and then getting to like the breadth of something, although we ended up doing well. That was awesome. I learned a lot from the other people that I was with. I grew to love them and to really appreciate what they do and how they do their drag.
I think that being in the Corset tribe was a really good opportunity for me to advance in the game.
In the Corset tribe, even though I wasn't team leader, I was head bitch in charge. I was the one that made all of the mixes, come up with some sort of choreography, some sort of dialogue there, not to take away anything from my other tribe mates. It was all a collective, and I believe that we just all came together as one, and we had one goal in mind, and that was to win. And look, now 4 of us from the Corset tribe are in the final 5.
I deserve to be the next Drag Survivor because I am fantastic. I'm amazing. There's a lot that I have gone through right before the competition and during the competition, and through all of that, I pushed through it and am still here, continue to push myself and go outside of my comfort zone. Just, right before the competition started, my boyfriend and we broke up, and I haven't had the chance to even really process it. It was really hard for me, especially this coming week. Before I didn't really feel it, but now it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And then also with my car being totaled in the middle of the competition, that definitely put a dagger into things. Definitely almost quit, but I decided not to. I figured if I can find a way to work 5 days a week and get ready for Drag Survivor in between, I can find a way to get to Knoxville.
The reason I deserve to be the next Drag Survivor is because I've been in the business a long time. I bring a different type of drag than most people are used to. I'm a male lead. There's not a lot of male leads that compete and stuff like this. I think I'm the first one to ever compete in Drag Survivor. I think I would carry the title well and get more people involved. That's mainly my goal, is if I win this, I just want to build a big community of weirdos that can celebrate and do stuff together.
I deserve to be the next Drag Survivor because I feel like I'm going to bring something to this reign, not only to the crown, but I feel like I have a lot to offer the Southeast region as far as advocacy work getting back out in my community, supporting people, and supporting people who are underfunded and disenfranchised in our community. I'm transgender, and I know that it's a really scary place right now, especially with legislation going on. And that's part of the catalyst of what made me want to do this, is because I need to show up for my community, because I didn't see a lot of people showing up in the same way, mainly because out of fear. And I understand that. That's real. I'm scared. Like, we're all fucking scared right now. And I think the most I can do is just put my best foot forward, entertain people like hell, make them laugh during all this fucking craziness, and just know that there is light on the end, because we change lives as queer people. We change the way that the future goes. I mean, we're gonna be here forever. We're not going anywhere.
I know I'm not gonna win, and that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I've done a lot, and I've shown a lot, and I'm okay with that.
I deserve to be the next drag survivor because I am a 51-year-old woman playing out my midlife crisis in the best way I know how, playing out the trauma that has been in my life the best way that I know how. I have range, I have talent. I'm also very, very nice and pleasant to others, which is something kind of unheard of in this drag community, but it can be done.
So starting drag really was just kind of like, I wanted to step into myself a little bit more. I wanted to experiment with my gender. I wanted to have fun, and honestly, it's always been fun and entertaining for me. It's also been a way for me to access my community in a time when I didn't have any, and I didn't feel like I was necessarily supported by my blood family. And, you know, being queer and being young and growing up, and also being a young adult and not having a lot of resources and not really knowing where to go and what to do, I saw that people were entertaining other people and they were making them happy, and I love that. I love performing, I love entertaining people, and I love being here for my people, you know, because I love having fun, I love being there, I love, you know, adding to the camaraderie of it all. But, you know, it's always been also a personal journey with me as well. I needed to stop doing drag after about like 4 years of doing it. No, like more about like 3 years of doing it, specifically because I needed to transition. I just needed to focus on myself and realize that I was the happiest version of myself that I could bring through to my drag. And my whole perspective on drag has completely changed. And I grew up in like the RuPaul's, like, because it was on TV and everything, and that's great. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. It's amazing. It's given us so many opportunities. But the way that the community needs local drag and needs people in our communities to come out and to like be there and be leaders, because I mean, there are lots of Drag Race girls, but they're not in all of our cities, and we still need that. We still need that centered connectedness, and I want to bring that to so many people.
My drag journey started when I dabbled with drag in Salome Cabaret as Ferris Bueller. It was a great number. I absolutely loved doing it. And then in 2018, I started doing drag with a little production called Bear It All, which is a male representing performance art troupe. They are no longer performing, but Bear It All brought me to what I consider to be probably one of the best troupes I've ever worked with, and that is Clam Slam, which is an all female at birth, bio queen, male representing review. And that was the thing that really took me to come up with storylines, to come up with concepts. I love playing characters. I really love being the men that absolutely annoy the fuck out of me.
I started doing drag in Chattanooga. I am a cisgendered female in mostly female drag, pretty much only female drag. The reason why I'm so passionate about drag is because of the way I can express myself, how I've always been my whole life. It's just a combination of everything that I've learned and everything that I'm interested in, put all into one craft. It's just been an amazing journey. And I've come to Knoxville quite a few times to get bookings because Knoxville loves me and I love Knoxville. One night I had a booking at Core, and Morphine asked if I wanted to do Drag Survivor, and I was very, very, very apprehensive because of my work schedule. But Morphine told me that someone wanted to pay my entry fee, so I felt like out of respect for that, and also just because I did want to do it, I was just apprehensive about it. But that definitely pushed me into doing it. And it's been an amazing journey ever since I've been here. I've met so many great people. I've grown a lot as a person and as an entertainer. I feel like I connected a lot with the regulars here at Core 2. There's a lot of amazing people here to get to know, and I feel like I've done that successfully.
Originally, I started out as a female entertainer. I was a female entertainer for over 13 years. I really enjoyed the art of female impersonation, but to me, it felt like I was in a circle that never stopped. You know, I was trained by people like Bitter Betty back in the day. I was trained by a lot of, female entertainers. So I learned how to do pageant drag, is what people call it. And I stopped doing drag altogether and created the new persona, which is Witchcrafted. I did run into problems with people not wanting to hire me because I am a cis male that does male drag, because there is a stigma that a lot of male entertainers are either lazy, or they don't do what they're supposed to, or they don't wear makeup, or they just walk in circles. That's not who I am, and I've had to prove myself over and over again to people that that's not the kind of drag I do. I get out there, I dance, I give a show, sometimes I wear some female garments. It's just according to how I'm feeling at the time. So I think that what I do as a male entertainer is a lot different than most male entertainers, because I still take what I've learned as a female entertainer and intertwine it with my male persona as well.
For the first challenge of the finale, our contestants had to showcase their hidden talents on stage. They could not do any kind of performance they had already displayed during the competition and had to follow a strict time limit.
For the Hidden Talent Challenge, I am going to be taking a mannequin that I dyed this morning, and I'm going to be cutting it live on stage.
Hair on stage in 4 minutes. Just a little background before I start. I went to Palm Beach School of Murfreesboro, graduated. I'm very proud of what I've done. And Johnny actually has a picture on his phone to show the judges of what this originally looked like before I colored it. So I've done the color and everything this morning. Here in a minute you'll hear an announcement that tells me that it's time to start, and then I'll have exactly 4 minutes to do everything on this mannequin that I need to do. I haven't done this in years. And begin. challenges. So it has multiple disconnects in the front to give it an asymmetrical look. I did a slide cut and then razored the back with the back of the shears. Kind of looks like something that Jules would wear. Thank you again. I love you all so much. Thanks for letting me compete this year. It's been an honor.
For the Hidden Talent Challenge, I am doing a dedication to my mother, who passed away 18 years ago. I am wearing her dress that she wore to my wedding, and I am doing a silk fan dance to a Foo Fighters song, Run. She was a victim of domestic violence, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and it just seems like the perfect opportunity.
Domestic violence. This song is dedicated to my mama, Red. My mama loved the color blue, Chuck Norris, and shooting pool. My mama was also a victim of domestic violence several times over, even at the hands of my father. Those images from my childhood haunt me frequently, and her words of, "Don't ever let a man hit you," are burned into my brain. All I ever wanted was for Red to wake up and run with me.
For the Hidden Talent Challenge, I will be reading like a little 2-minute little blip I wrote a couple years back.
You can laugh. Alrighty, a tip and a tap. I can feel it, hear it, but never see the largest still. I can feel it creeping closer behind, sometimes looming over me, reaching with a sort of vulgar grin and a dead-eyed stare. It's not one thing, but a collection, a series of perverted shadows, large and small alike, all writhing around, mocking me with their beady red gloss pits of deep dark sight, and their known piercing moans of my darkest mind. The largest tends to nullify the rest most times, but they linger as they always do, and they always will. It hangs on me like a hat on my head. I can't see it, but I feel it's there. I turn, and it turns with me. I try to hide, but it knows me all too well. I pull the blankets over my head, but it's no remedy. I know that it'll linger too while I pretend I'm unaware. I imagine its lanky, light to dark, pointed hands reaching towards the comforter, making me all but comfortable. I hear it in the silence and in each tick and every tock of my cuckoo clock. I feel the pain of it digging into every crevice of my skin, and it burns a numbing fire into my bones, where it repeatedly scratches and etches its knowledge, deeply making sure that it never washes. My bones will read its tome and act as its home for far longer than I'd like them to. I'll never crumble under the earth as I rot, because I'll be damned if it lets me rest in peace for 1 solid second.
Turn that page.
Page turn. Its sole purpose is my discontent, where time will not be lent. No seconds spared. It reads me as I drift into dreams. And in those dreams, it crawls about, spectating its wrinkled ventures. I'm but a test subject, a pawn, a toy to be kept throughout time. I feel it in the static of my limbs, the limp of my brain, and the rolling of my eyes. It's within the illness and the softness of my skin that I hear it sing, with the drumming on the floor above, a tip and a tap.
So for the Hidden Talent Challenge, I will be doing stand-up. So I'm very excited. This is the first time I'll be doing it. So we're really gonna figure out if it is truly a hidden talent that needs to stay hidden, or I can pull it out again, who knows? And I love pulling it out.
Now, introducing in her very own comedy special, the stupidest bitch you know with severe IBS.
But, you know, this is morphine's worst nightmare. I have the mic for 5 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna break every fucking blue law imaginable. You wanna see? Alright, so, you know, this is my first time doing this. Oh my god, this is great. I'm so fucking nervous that my ass is sweating, but my mouth is dry and my feet totally wet. So it's kind of like walking on a slip and slide each and every time I'm here. So, you know, me and Morphine decided we were gonna talk, and I was like, girl, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't even know. I wanted to sing. That would have been embarrassing. Almost like breaking your legs after your 6th motorcycle accident. Sorry, I know your mom's in the audience, but hey girl, hey, So, you know, I mean, glad I didn't do that. But this season has been about pushing myself and really just pushing myself over the edge. Well, you know, it's the trauma bonding. That's what makes this competition fierce. Yo, give it up for all of our contestants. Oh, let's go. Right, what a lovely bunch of coconuts. Okay. So, all right. You know, I was thinking to myself, girl, what the hell? Singing? I think the fuck not. I mean, I have a better symphony going on with my fucking gurgling IBS, and that would have been a fucking show, but glad that I'm not there. Morphine told me, she was like, girl, this is great. Do stand up. Why not? Two things will happen. You'll either do great, everybody will love it, and everybody will laugh, or you'll fall flat on your face, and everybody's gonna laugh. And you know what? All I heard was, oh, they're all gonna laugh at me, they're all gonna laugh at me. So, and I'm gonna pull a Carrie tonight, but, yeah, you know, good thing that everybody's, well, it started off okay, and I'm feeling good about it. How do you feel about it? Oh. But, Drag Survivor is kind of like a fishbowl. And Morphine decided that she was going to drop 15 contestants into that fishbowl, and then she was going to take a bunch of beats, and she was going to put them in the fishbowl, and then she's going to shake it up as much as she fucking can. And then she just watches and sees what happens. And then we have Atari coming on up, and it's like, move a little to the left. Yeah, thank you. Okay. But, whether or not we're in a fishbowl and we're being attacked by bees, girl, this whole entire cast is just cracked out Looney Tunes with a fucking Ritalin and 3 Red Bulls. Shit. We've got therapy, dancing and everything on the stage, on the walls, on the, even Lydia's bald head. Girl! She's been dancing everywhere. And then we have Colin, who is an AI, who is shaking and baking. And then also is like going on about menopause. Fierce, and I love the representation. Give it up for Colin Boutte. Oh, and this is one that I was so excited to see. We had Sasha Maple painting Tyra Von Shade. Girl, she never looked fucking better, am I right? Hey. No, for real. But, you threw me a who what? The fuck I look like, a hooker? Well, you didn't throw me $1, you flew me $1. All right, catch it like a G6. Y'all, whether or not we're fucking Looney Tunes, I can tell you one fucking thing, that everyone fucking here that is a drag artist, just a fucking animal. But, I love coming to drag performances because it's literally like watching Animal Planet. I mean, this is my favorite. Oh, hold on, y'all. I told you my mouth was dry! All right, bitches. So, where the fuck was I? Animal Planet! Animal Planet! Animal Planet! Oh my god, thank you for that. Okay, so, Animal Planet. My favorite is the deer in fucking headlights. She walks out. Here she is. She's like, oh my god. Oh, one of my personal favorites, and this was me, well, this could still be me, is the deer on its hind legs. Okay. I feel fierce, but do I look fierce? That's a hit or miss. Oh, stop! That was a joke. Oh, and personally, my favorite, Bull in the China Shop. So, literally, we've got, oh my god! Oh my god! Girl, literally. I love it, When I was young and spry, I too could do the same thing. But you know what? I'm old and my knees don't work like that anymore. But, watching drag performers, And you know, it's always just so interesting. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna land. You know, it's kind of like watching Static perform for the first time. It's just a mixed fucking bag at that point. I'd love to say that you are literally, you are live. And then, you know, we've had so many drag queens this year, and drag artists, and drag theys, and drag thems, and honestly, drag everyone. Can we give a fucking round of applause for that? The representation this season has been fucking fierce, let me tell you that. So, okay. We've had so many drag queens impersonate animals over the year. I mean, we had Replica and Dixon, who both impersonated Miss Piggy. We've got Ruby Rose, who was a sea star. Love that. We had Lucid Dreams, who was Isabel. And you know what? If you don't fucking believe that Isabel is an animal, or is completely othered from this because they're a video game animal, wow. You really need to accept the fact that when people tell you who they are, you should believe them. You know that. Oh, but, you know, one of my favorite things is that this is not Animal Planet, and it's also not a zoo, and I'm very thankful that it's not the vet, because if it was the vet, you know, Replica would have been put down by now because of her fucking And guess who's the veterinarian? It's not me, bitch, it's Porcelain Platinum. Miss Thing, let me tell you about this fucking leg. I can smell it from here. It smells like hot dog water. If you weren't slowly, you would have gone it off by now. And let me tell you, if you won't gnaw it off yourself, I know at least one of these F words would love to eat your meat. Oh my god. This is so fucking crazy. Honestly, I'm so tired of making jokes about Replica's leg. It's really just fucking rude of me and honestly hateful. That's why, after this competition, I am going to hold a benefit, and it is my top priority to euthanize Replica Queen. Yes, I will do that for you. I am your contestant number 5. Oh. And one last thing. I just wanted to say, being here has been an absolute dream of mine, and being here with all of you people and allowing me to come onto this stage and just bare my heart with all of you and just be myself. You inspire me every single fucking day of my life. You are the reason that I do what I do. I love our community. We are strong, we are resilient, we are thought provokers. We change policy because it does not represent us. I love you for that, and I will always be here, whether or not I have this fucking crown, to fight for you every fucking day of your life. I'm sick of fucking hiding. And you know what? I'm here to fucking empower people. And, you know, I guess Morphine's nightmare is over. I guess that's the end of my set. So, if you liked this set, my name is the Platinum Angel. And if you didn't, my name is Daphne Gloss.
For my hidden talent, I am doing a group therapy Dupree session.
Good evening, Core. How's everyone doing tonight? Not to bring the mood down, but who here has recently gone through a breakup? Okay, and now who here has ever gone through a breakup? It sounds like we need to have a group therapy Dupree session. Now let's get into the 6 stages of grief after a failed relationship. First up being denial, which I will demonstrate through song and tap dance. After the denial subsides, and girl, it will end quickly, you will begin to feel the pain. How much time and energy you put into this person will fester inside of you and manifest itself in the form of anger. After the flames die out from your pure, unadulterated hatred, you begin to enter the bargaining stage of grief, which looks something like this. When you've gotten tired of hopelessly bargaining, then unfortunately, the depression kicks in. Once you have kicked the depression, you see the light. You're starting to think more rationally. You've officially entered the stage of acceptance. Now this next stage is one that no one ever tells you about. The end all, be all, the sweet relief, all the best parts of a breakup. The next and final stage is finding your cut, loving your amazing life, and turning into a bitch that shits.
Following the Hidden Talent Challenge, our contestants had to send someone home.
The winner of Hidden Talent Competition. Drum roll, please. Colin Boutte. Congratulations, Colin. You cannot be voted out at this tribal council.
Well, the two people I think are going home tonight are me, Witchcrafted, and I think Lucid Dreams is going home. The main reason is because Corset has been together this entire time, so they're not going to vote out their own people unless they have to. So unless I win the Hidden Talent, I'll probably go home first, and then they'll probably look at scores and send home Lucid second.
I'm kind of leaning towards getting Platinum out. And me and Platinum have been super duper tight this whole competition, and it really, really, really sucks. And I have been battling with doing the whole like confessional audio in my number thing, and I just like have felt so bad about it, and I really don't think I should be doing it, but I'm going to do it because at the end of the day, the paper was stolen out of my bag. I don't know. I'm just like struggling with that a lot.
If I do not go home and I had to pick a third person to go home, I would probably say it would be the Platinum Angel. As much as I enjoy her drag and I enjoy her as a person, I want to see someone like Lucid, Colin, or Therapy take this title. I think that they bring a different type of drag that we haven't seen own the title before, and I think it would be really cool to see one of them take it.
Do you have anything you want to say? Do you have anything you want to say, TPA?
Say it! Say it! We love you! Call them the fuck out! Do it!
I just want to say, like, I love you guys.
We all love you!
And, I'm really glad that I get to show who I am and what I love and how much I love all of you.
Thank you!
I hate that I don't cry on stage because this fucking sucks. And, you know, I really wanted to represent you in a way that you haven't seen before. But this will not be the last of me. You will of course see.
If anybody has an advantage they would like to use, now is the final time in the competition to do so.
Wait, what?
At the very beginning of the competition, we sold an advantage to the competitors called the Legacy Advantage. It was featured last year. Replica Queen had the Legacy Advantage. When you make it to the final 5, it is essentially a hidden immunity idol that will keep you safe in the finale. Therapy Dupree was the only person to bid on that advantage, and therefore they won the Legacy Advantage, which will keep them safe at the final 5. Any votes cast for Therapy Dupree will not count. Make some noise for Therapy. I will now reveal the votes. First vote. The Platinum Angel. Everybody, let them know how you feel. Next vote.
Now.
Witchcraft. Witchcrafted. One vote Platinum, one vote Witchcrafted. Next vote. Two votes Platinum, one vote Witch. Next vote. The 11th person voted as Drag Survivor and the 5th member of the drag. Absolutely incredible showing from the Platinum Angel all season long. Would you like to see her booked more here at Cole? I believe I can make that happen. I'm going to let her have some final words in just a few moments, but I want you to make some noise if you've enjoyed everything she's done so far this season. With her going home, I want you to say boo. This is your time,
Thank you so much. I haven't done competition in a long time. I haven't done a competition since like 2018. So I haven't done drag in a long time, so this was like a really, really good way for me to jump into it. One thing, y'all are totally lucky that I'm not doing the best drag because I would have eaten all of you fucking alive. Like I said before, this is not the last you've seen of me. It will not be. You will see me, and you will hear me, and I see you, and I hear you.
I'm upset. I really had it in me to take this crown and take it all the way and not just like have the crown just to have it, but to like have a reign that is just, I'm so prepared for that. And I was. But you know what? Life is life. The universe has a funny way of working things out. I'm still alive. So, I mean, you know, I love my sister Judy Good. I love my sister Ruby Rose. Team Lucid. So, I mean, that's just what it is.
After a devastating blindside, the Platinum Angel was sent home by her former allies for being too big of a threat to win the game. With her now out of the picture, who would be the next contestant to go home? Was this the correct decision, or was someone else in the cast the true frontrunner?